Just one.
Hello and welcome to the STB Racing League Season 20 British Grand Prix Round 7. We're here at the Silverstone Circuit and let me tell you, in for a treat. Qualifying is already underway. We're in sprint qualifying. I'm joined by Matt in the combox. Matt, it's going to be interesting. We've got 13 laps ahead of us. It's a one-shot qualifying here to decide the grid for the British Grand Prix. Matt, what's happening? Rev Caterpillar's currently P1.
Well, I didn't know if you thought it was going to happen, but we have got some means runners out there, so some people can try out the alternate strategy. AMS Trace on the mediums, currently hovering around 6th place-ish, 5th place on the set of mediums. That's really good for him.
This is mad. I'm loving this.
And obviously everyone's pushing as hard as they can. Obviously no practice. Alex retired, so obviously he's had a moment. There's obviously people are trying to go as quickly as possible, and obviously it's just getting a lap in. I think it's the most important thing. But obviously you need to keep pushing. You can go as quickly as possible. Rev Caterpillar's leading the way at the moment. It's just all or nothing. Just don't make any mistakes. Don't invalidate that time, and you should be good. Coming to the last chicane on board of Rev Caterpillar, because it seems to be leading. This will all happen very quickly.
Let's see who's going to get pole position. It's Passenger of Volvo gets pole position. Secret Shadow is disqualified from the session. Well, there you go, Matt. Very weird. We've never ever had a one-shot qualifying in STB before, so that's weird. But Passenger of Volvo is your pole man.
Fortunately for Bram, Relax, and the player, the medium tyre did not work out for them. But they can have a fresh set with other free choice tyres going to short qualifying.
There is one thing, Matt, about this. Obviously, one-shot qualifying is a lot different to the short qualifying. So you literally only have one run, of course.
Yeah.
So it'd be all about what the drivers can do in the race. But good qualifying there from Tris. Puts himself P6 down a set of mediums. That's good. But Sergio Volvo is your pole man for the sprint qualifying here in Britain. Second is Rev Caterpillar. Third is Kevin. Fourth is Johan. Fifth, Ermine. Sixth, Tris. Seventh, Emke. Eighth is Jonna. Ninth is SK. 10th is Yannick. 11th is Sem. That's not good qualifying from him. Sem, 11th. 12th is Bram Nellison. 13th, Rayleigh X. 14th, the player. 15th, Danny. 16th, Ultra. 17th, Varan. 18th, Mac. 19th, Secret Shadow. And 20th, Alex. And I don't know why we're not getting going yet.
No, I don't know either. This better not be a glitch. And Ultra's already left.
Don't. It's not. Let's not say there's a glitch, shall we? Because that's not going to be good. Is it the host that's glitched? I think it's the host that glitches, right?
I don't know. Let me try to leave. Normally it fixes it. Has that fixed it?
Nothing's fixed it. It's not working. Oh, yeah, it has actually. Yeah, it has. Okay. Right, Matt, we'll get you in quickly, sorry. We'll get you in. Yannick's also disconnected, unfortunately, so we'll try and get him back in. We try and get you back in, Matt. Oh, sorry about that. Right then, Matt. So this is obviously a different sort of format for the race. Obviously, 25%. They have to do one mandatory pit stop.
Well, that's more during the actual thing to actually do the game. Not
well, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Is it glitched? Is it still glitched? Because people are saying... Oh, for fuck's sake. Right there a moment. I think there's a glitch in the game. I think it's still glitched.
No, we're going off.
Oh, we're going.
No,
okay.
we're going.
Sorry, people just saying in the chat about restarts or something. I'm thinking, what?
It
right.
It was just mine.
Okay, anyway, Matt, so obviously, due to the no sprint qualifying feature yet in the game, maybe they might think about that for the next one. Obviously, they need to make a pit stop. So strategy is still going to be important. Some drivers
Yeah,
might go
but
long.
not as important. I don't think. 'Cause
Yeah,
obviously, you're not taking those tires to their maximum wear.
yeah.
So
But
if you get damaged in lap one, it's not exactly a race over. You can just take a set of harder tires to the end.
yeah. So obviously, Matt, no safety car as well during this race. So I don't think
Yeah,
anyone would want to crash during this. I don't think they're going to be careful though. I was about to say they're going to be careful. They're not going to be careful. They're going to be battling because we are using the 2022 sprint qualifying point system. So the top 8 will score points. So this is very important race in terms of the championship battle. Rev Caterpillar's in a great position right now. But also Triss is as well on those mediums. What do you expect from this race, Matt? Who do you think is going to be the big gainers?
I don't know. It's difficult to say, but maybe it won't be too surprised if say it's expecting some people on the softs decide to go pit early onto their mediums to try and get everything undercut. Obviously, it's not really too powerful because of your tyres. Obviously, not going to be super aggressive. I think these medium runners, because on the mediums, because obviously it's just a short lap, they probably want to pit early as possible on those mediums and then take advantage of those quicker softs, which can still nicely go to the end.
Yeah.
But for the soft tyres, if they go to stretch it, they'll obviously get a risk of undercut if they want to stretch those softs to take advantage of them. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great race, and then we've got a little short interval. So the stream will obviously end, and the grid will be the finishing positions of these 20 drivers in the lobby. So do you know what, Matt? I can't wait. And Triss has already spun. The Triss is already having trouble.
I was on board with MK and Trish just decided to do a 360 on the spot. Quite a nice 360, not gonna lie.
That's one way to warm up your tyres. But yes, Matt, different format, but do you know what? It's going to be great for racing. Who do you think is going to win this sprint qualifying? Who's going to be on pole position for the race?
I
Really
think with MS Triss on those mediums, I think he's going to be early onto those softs, and he's going to be super quick on those softs on the end. That's what I think is going to happen. So I'm going to say MS Triss. Unfortunately, for like the last 5 races, probably. As Alex just fell into his grid slot. Ready forever. First.
Here we go then.
Qualifying sprint.
Apparently there are some issues with the lobby still. I don't know what's happening. I've just had reports that there are problems.
The lights not going off.
The lights are not going out. This is...
Oh,
right, here we go. 4 lights, 5 lights. This has been a very weird start. Here we go, the first ever sprint qualifying is lights down, away they go. Great start there from Volvo off the line. Rev Captain's already had a bit of damage on the first lap there.
And Johan.
Collision. And Kevin there's off the
lead.
circuit. They're all off the circuit. They've had a crash. Down at the back there, Max getting involved. Max dive bombing up the inside. He wants to pick up positions as quickly as possible. Ultra's down at the back there.
4 wide here.
It's all kicking off. We've got the Alpine round the outside. Alpine's off the circuit. That's Mac off the circuit there. That's not good. For his qualifying. Up ahead then, we've got the Alfa Romeo of that Secret Shadow. And it's all kicking off. So many drivers, Matt. This is
John
absolutely
and Ermine
insane.
side by side here.
Absolutely insane. Oh, this is...
Amos Triss has not had his dream start as an Alfa Romeo off the circuit.
That Secret Shadow, yeah. Williams of John is up the inside of Ermine. That's him up into P6.
Oh, watch out for Aston Martin.
Yeah, Triss is getting very feisty. He wants to pick up as many positions as possible.
Trying to regain what he lost. Yeah, trying to regain what he lost.
Oh, action, what's going on? I can't keep up. Mac is out. Mac is out of the sprint qualifying. He's also left the session. And he's driving around with one wheel. I'm confused. But anyway, carrying on with the action. Secret Shadow is past Bram Nillison. He's up in a P18. And yeah, I'm baffled.
Missing wheel. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm confused.
This game never ceases to amaze me.
I'm generally just confused, to be fair, man.
Welcome to Co-Masters.
Hopefully Mac will be back in for the race. Obviously he doesn't want to spectate a 13-lap race where he's just doing nothing. But Great start from Johan, Matt. Great start from Johan.
Yeah, I think Mev Cattle had a bad start, and Johan managed to get the inside of a Slazenger Volvo. Kevin obviously had a bit of a poor start as well, and Johan's just breezed past them.
Was there contact there? Was there any contact made?
No, there might have been some little tags, obviously, with Rev Cattle having a bad start, a bit of side contact. Obviously, Rev having a bit of moments on his traction. I can't remember exactly. So I was too busy looking everywhere else at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as John is up to P6, got Tris behind him, obviously trying to regain that 6th place that he lost. John will just make sure he doesn't turn into anyone on the inside of him.
Alex picks up
as he did, like he just did, like he did in Abu Dhabi at once.
Yeah, Matt, sorry, I just can't keep up with what's going on. It's been very, very weird stuff. As Semi K's around the outside now of Yannick. He's trying to get the movies on those mediums, and he's done the same as I did to Mazepin.
Oh, he's around.
He's done what I did to Mazepin last week. And
He's
Yannick,
kept it clean. He's kept off the else of damage.
Yannick's in the wall.
Maybe it's time just straight. I would have gone straight onto the mediums, to be honest. Got rid of those softs because I'm a bit overheated now for the next few corners.
Yeah.
So I would sacrifice that time. The player's already in the pits. He's going early. This is what I was talking about, Maldo. Early stop for a set of softs.
Trying to get the best position possible on that grid. Bram's off the circuit.
He's going to be in clear air, and he's going to go on softs for 10 laps compared to everyone else's might be shorter than that.
Right, that's mad. Very mad. That you know what? That's crazy. Johan, out of nowhere, Matt. I don't know where did he qualify?
P4.
P4. Still though, he's up into P1. Like he's not someone that I'd expect to be in P1. Like that's mad. Like he's usually up there in P4, P5. So yeah,
he's got decent pace right now. He's hot on Slazenger Volvo, but DRS is now available, so you will have a bit of issues coming down towards Bucklands. So I was going to mix up between Woodcote and Bucklands.
I don't actually know. I'm just confused. I'm not used to this.
You said that now like 10 times.
MQ's in the box.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about.
Then.
Early on those mediums. It's just when you actually want to do more laps on the softs, you actually want to do on the mediums.
Yeah, great strategy then from these guys.
Yeah, just taking about. You just want to be on those tyres as early as possible, and just having the quickest tyres as long as you can.
Mad scenes.
This is when we expect the top 6 to stay out as long as they can.
I'm loving this map. Very confusing me, right? It's confusing me a lot right now, but it's good. Alex is up the inside of Danny then, both on a set of mediums. Battling through the infield section. Here we go, side by side. Danny's, getting that defensive move on once again. Shadow fastest lap of the race. There is no fastest lap for this sprint qualifying match. It's all about...
Danny's protecting the line through cops, but it's going to compromise his line and exit.
Here we go then.
Well, looking now at Slazenger Volvo because he's very close to back of Johan now.
The DRS, Johan's going to try and get rid of that.
He might be only 25% race, but he can't deploy the ERS too much.
Yeah.
ERS is still going to be a tactical play here. He says around Johan, there's a little bit of a moment.
And Johan's in the box.
Straight into the pits. Very early for the soft tyres, that is. Very early for the soft tyres. He obviously still wants to undercut despite being on those softs for a very short period of time.
Great stuff. This is.
He'd rather do the undercut.
So interesting.
Stay on the quicker tyre.
So interesting.
As Yannick Mack is still driving with 3 wheels. That must be one long wheel tether.
That's weird. I don't know what's going on. The game's
the longest wheel tether I've ever known.
I swear we didn't even. I swear we actually crashed his car out as well.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's left. Maybe it's something to do. I don't know. You did say it's obviously a bit glitch to start.
The game is just. I don't even know. This game's weird. Anyway, Matt, we've settled into the sprint qualifying now. Look, some drivers have boxed. You've got SK in the box as well. Danny's in the box and Alex is in the box. Bram is also on a set of softs right now, so I don't know.
SK's just come out of the pits just ahead of Semi K. Semi-K is going to have a bit of a dollop of DRS. The player was going to hope to get past Semi-K here, but now Semi-K got DRS off SK, so the player can't get past Semi-K anymore.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what MK, Triss, and they do, and see if SK and Sem can try and get onto the back of these pair.
SK.
Alex
SK
and Danny are
wide.
battling. Alex and Danny are battling through the second sector, and Rev Caterpillar picks up P1 with that DRS down the hanger straight. It is P1 for Rev Caterpillar, and he's in the box. Followed in by a Volvo. Kevin's in.
I've got a 4-car train here for P11, P12, that's right now.
And Ultra is going to continue. Same with BRS Ermine. Ermine's had a good little race here. No
I think there might be some people just trying to avoid the undercut. Well, get undercut is. At the same time, obviously, maybe like Ermine is to think, I want to stay on his tyres. Now we've got fresh air. He's going to try and use as much pace on his softs as possible before switching on to the mediums, and hopefully the slightly fresh tyres coming back into him.
Well, let's see where MK and Johan then is actually ahead of Triss, but Triss is on a set of softs. I don't know about the tyre wear in 25% races, Matt, so it's going to be quite interesting. But Johan's going to come.
It's the same.
Just behind Rev Caterpillar. He's trying to go for this move. Yes, he is. He's going to go up the inside of the next corner. Late brake move. This is crucial for Johan. But Rev Caterpillar's going to have the better line, the better traction. Here we go. Overtake mode, DRS. A little bit of contact down the straight there. But there you go. Rev Caterpillar's going to be on the outside. John's going to have the inside for the next section. Cut the corner a little bit there. That's a good little, little use of corner cutting. There you go. Great stuff.
I want a penalty. It's going to be a bit of a big punishment around here. Obviously, not many laps to actually get those penalties done. So if you do get a penalty, it might hurt you more than you would want to. Oh, and Trish is looking very quick. He's making a move from Johan into Magnus and Beckett. Is he going to make the move stick? He's going to push him wide, and he's got the move done. The soft tire is just giving a little bit of extra grip there.
Absolutely crucial stuff. Ermine's in the box. Ultra's continuing. Interesting stuff. Lap 8. Yeah, lap 7 now, sorry, of the Grand Prix. So, God, it's going quick.
Yeah, already halfway through.
Interestingly, Max driving round, so does that mean he can take control of his car?
He's still an AI, so...
He's got 3 tyres, that's so funny. Sem then, so much is happening. Sorry, Ermine's coming out the pit lane. This commentary tonight, mate, is so scruffy. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, it's just, there's so many cars gaggled at the front there. We've got, what, 13 cars? Within about 14 cars. Hold on, let me just get the gap up here from the leader.
It's mad.
Because trying to figure out leader. So within...
Sorry, Rayleigh, sorry, Matt. Sorry, Rayleigh is up the inside. He's got the move done on the player. The player's dropping back positions left, right, centre.
Basically,
but yeah,
within 5 seconds there is 12 cars.
That is mad. That is why we've decided to do the sprint qualifying. So
yeah. MK 17.4, the player 22.3. Yep, that's 5 seconds between 12 cars as of right now. Obviously, it might spread out a little bit with natural field spread.
Right, let's see if Ultra's gonna lose a lot of positions here. He's probably gonna drop down around where Danny is.
Yeah, he was trundling the bit.
It is kicking off. Oh, somebody's off.
It's SK. SK's out.
Huh?
He's had a spinner. SK's out. He's had a spin at Magnus and Beckett. And the Ferrari of Bram Nilsson, who's absolutely fucking nowhere. And SK still has DRS from before.
Yeah, no safety car, of course. So
yeah.
Ultra's coming down the straight. That is a disaster for him. Max in the box.
This is one massive train.
This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Bram's got the move done on SK. Let's see where Ultra is. So Ultra, yeah, behind Danny. That's not worked out for him at all, Matt.
Well, he was already near the back of the grid anyway, so he wasn't really going to be much closer anyway, but I think he definitely hurts him a little bit. Obviously, being out at half, everyone's getting dragged along with DRS, and it's all getting dragged up. Just cost him a few seconds. But being in clear air.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the viewers. It's been a very scruffy commentary, Matt. We're not used to this, having 12,
No,
13
we have a bit of a
drivers
gradual pickup through qualifying, haven't we? But we've just been thrown straight into the action, haven't we?
Yeah. Literally, one shot, done. Sprint, everyone battling. We've got 4 laps remaining as the player gets a bit shapy there on the exits of Manx and Beckett's.
MK's got a penalty, so MK could lose many places here.
Oh yes, he could. And we drop down to P8, and he may still get some points depending on his pace. He could still potentially get some points from this sprint qualifying. Remember, top 8 score.
He's just going to hope that field spreads just starts to affect it a bit more as it goes on.
So for the championship, really, Matt, Rev Caterpillar needs to make sure he finishes ahead of Tris in this sprint qualifying. It's all about the points. Yes, 1 point more he will if he finishes ahead, but at this point, but he needs to defend this position hard. This is for the championship, of course. Britain and Austria could well decide the shape, the shaping of the championship here. Kevin is still stuck behind Schlesinger and Volvo. So, yeah, man, and there's some action going on here. Danny and Alex are back on track together. They're back on track. Yeah, they've met quite a few times during this sprint qualifying, Matt. Danny and Alex, P12 and 13 at the minute. It's also good to see who's going to be, who's not going to be able to get those penalties down. Looks like the player, Alex, and MK.
As of right now, MK's going to be down to P6.
That's a disaster for him. Right, looks like there's some action going on here. We've got Bram. Is it Bram? SK? Yeah, SK. So it's Bram, SK and Ultra. They're all battling. They're going to be battling for the back of the grid. Looks like they're going to be on strategy here tonight, Matt. 14th, 15th and 16th. Then you've got Yannick and Secret Shadow down at the back here. Looks like there's a bit of lag going on, actually. Down there. But 18th and 19th for them. So it's been a disaster so far, Matt, for Bram Lillison's qualifying, as Tris is right on the back now of Rev Caterpillar as they come through the infield section for the 10th time. Will those softs go off, Matt, or will we see those softs get to the end?
Nah, should be fine. Yeah, the softs can do about half a race, 50%, so should be fine for most of this stint anyway. Should be no trouble at all.
Oh, okay.
The tyre wear is not affected between 25% and 50%. Regardless, it's still 50. The tyres last half as long as they're supposed to in a 100% race. Oh, and MK's gone.
MK has spun out of sprint qualifying. That is him out. And Tris is getting 2 temps behind Rev Caterpillar now. He's going to be right on the back coming into the Val chicane. This is going to be it now for these two drivers now.
It's MEK side by side, and Ermine's just got the position for now.
Ermine's made a mistake. Ermine's made a mistake on the chicane there. And now Sem's going right on him. Brammer's picked up a penalty. That's not good for him. Looks like he's going to be starting at least 16th at this rate. And Sem right in his trough now. Here we go up the inside of... No, he's going to wait for that DRS.
Yeah, he has to make the move. Otherwise, you're not going to overtake down on DRS straight. You have to make the move somewhere where there's no DRS. I saw Tris make an overtake on the exit of Cops, and it worked out perfectly.
Here we go then, Tris in the 6th gym again, Matt. Around the outside goes the German driver. He's going to try and get the switchback move on Rev Caterpillar. Rev Caterpillar, great defensive display here from the McLaren. Great stuff.
Tris is the only one in this top 7 that has the soft tyres on. But the more and more this race goes on, the harder and harder it is going to get for Tris. Which is going to be 2 8 laps to go when we cross the line.
Here we go, DRS again then.
Track available. He's turned it off. He's turned his DRS off. Doesn't want to use it. He's waiting for the last lap, I think.
Yeah.
Rev
needs to make sure he saves his ERS up. ERS needs to be saved. Danny and Alex are again on the track together. Danny's up into P11. Is Alex going to try and get a move
Lap
up the
12,
inside?
13.
Here we go, side by side, still. And Danny still isn't letting the Spaniard through. Here we go, in the slipstream. This is for P11 on the grid map. Most tracks it is the P1, especially at Mexico. We're going to there in June. But here we go. Oh, still can't get the move done. Danny showing his defensive prowess there, but now Tris all the way around the outside. Jonna and Ermine are going side by side. That's going to give Sam the opportunity now on those soft compound tyres. Everything's kicking off in this Grand Prix, Matt. This is absolutely insane. I'm not looking for. Oh, I don't think you're looking forward to Tier 3 on Wednesday. And Danny has now had to yield the position to Alex, who's going to try and get the move done again on the exit. Here we go in the slipstream. I know this is only P11 map, but this is a great battle. Danny is going to go for the move. Oh my God, they've not collided. Here we go for Mags and Beckett's then. Alex has got no ERS. Danny will be able to see that red light flashing. Ermine and John are going side by side. Sem's up the inside of Ermine, and Sem's got the move done. He's up in a P7. And Jonna goes defensive, but then you've got Ray Lex up the inside as well. Here we go, it's all kicking off on the final lap.
And the players looking feisty as well.
Oh my God, this is... What is going on, Matt? This is crazy. This is what the sprint qualifying was designed to do. And Jonna's made a big lock-up mistake. Come on, Sem. Get P6 on the grid, rounding out into the inside. He's got the out.
Oh, but it's Ermine. Ermine clipped the back of Semi-K and it's spinning round.
Here we go then. Sem's going to be in the slipstream. Overtake Mo DRS, and he's got the move done. He's up in a P6. There was a little bit of contact, as he said, Matt, with Ermine. Ermine's going to be fuming with that.
I think Ermine tried to go dive bomb with somebody else, and then Semi-K was just there. And obviously, one of those things where you try and make an overtake with somebody, and the car in front of the person you're trying to overtake is still there mid-corner, and you end up hitting them.
Here we go, Matt. Who is going to win this sprint qualifying? Who's going to get pole position at the British Grand Prix? Is it going to be Rev Caterpillar? Is it going to be AMS Tris? We're going to find out down the hanger straight. Here we go.
Rev Caterpillar saved up a lot of ERS for this moment.
But Tris has got the DRS. Tris has got the DRS as they come through into Stowe corner. Running outside goes Tris.
And Tris has got the stairs wide.
Rev has got
Tris seems to Tris has been struggling through that corner all race long.
And there
Caterpillar will win this.
You go, and Ray Lex up the inside of Jonna as they come through, and the Williams has span. The Williams Jonna has span. Rev Caterpillar will take pole position at the British Grand Prix, and to say that after a 25% race is mad. Jonna will finish in P10 in the end there, but Rev Caterpillar is your pole man, Matt, for the British Grand Prix. Second will be Tris, third Johan, fourth will be Kevin, fifth will be Sandro Volvo. Let me actually screenshot.
And Mac is making a move at MK with 3 wheels.
Huh? Is he racing?
He's racing.
That is funny.
This game is lovely.
No, we may have to restart the lobby to make sure. I don't know, but yeah, Mac then. But we'll go through the grid.
The game's just put him straight to halt. Then he gets driver of the day. Well, that's your 25% race done.
Well, yes, Matt.
50% race now.
What we will do is we will end the stream here. We'll get the grid sorted for the race. And then we will get into the 50% race. It was an amazing... That was... Wow. That was so entertaining. I'm here for it. Okay, then. Everyone watching, we will see you in around 5 minutes' time for the British Grand Prix.